Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to this very special video. We are starting to see the early sneak previews of what is going to be shown at San Diego Comic-Con this weekend. Obviously, there's going to be a load of figures, tons of figures that get shown at San Diego Comic-Con, and we're getting a real glimpse now as these displays are being set up. We're starting to see some of those reveals. Obviously not everything, but some really interesting stuff. Here you can see this from Jazwares that I believe comes in ice cream packaging. This is the Last Dance, is it? The packaging based on that, his return, CM Punk's return. He's even got an ice cream bar in his hand. How amazing is that? So this is ice cream bar packaging First Dance. First Dance. I think it was the basketball one, the Last Dance. This was the First Dance. So based on that, you can see that I've got Ringside Collectibles account up. If we just click on some of these, you can see maybe a better imaging of the packaging. So you can look at that. It's just like the ice cream bar. In the background, CM Punk figure in the middle. We've got the CM Punk figure. There is the image we just looked at. There is a mini little ice cream bar that was, I believe he gave those out, didn't he? So that is a Ringside Collectibles exclusive that is available for pre-order. It says First Dance up for pre-order. So that is now available. If we click on these are some of the series figures. So the basics. If you click on this, we got a Nikki ASH. I believe this is the first time we're getting a Nikki ASH. That is a nice looking figure, actually. I like that. I think the torso really works for that kind of attire. And I think the face and the mold for the mask looks really, really good. So Nikki ASH, I'm not sure about that face. Brock Lesnar, not too sure about it. I don't know. It looks all right. I mean, it looks all right. You got to remember, it's a basic. So that is the Brock Lesnar. We've also got Bron Breakker, and I must admit, I'm a bit disappointed that is not sharper attire. I really feel like his ring gear needs to be a little bit more eye-catching. He's had some really bright, really exciting attires. That is not one of them, but I think the head on that looks really good, and it's obviously worth them making Bron figures now. He is the NXT champion, but a bright, bright future ahead for him. And a really great Damian Priest. I love the face on that. Obviously, we've had Elite Damian Priests already, so I think that one was always going to turn out pretty good. I like the details on the ring gear there. Obviously, the tattoo detail as well. Xia Li in the background. I'm guessing we're going to look at that Xia Li, but just from what I'm seeing here, it doesn't look that great. Again, you know, the face, it's kind of there or thereabouts, but nothing compared to that Damian Priest. You can really see Damian Priest in the face of that one. Let's go up then and look at the next load. So we've got a Reggie. That's pretty fun. I've not seen these, by the way, or not all of them anyway. We've got a Reggie. I kind of like that. I'm down for Reggie. We've got Chase. So you got Reggie in red pants. You got Reggie in white pants. I like the face on that. Face on that's pretty good. Obviously, he's got great hair for figures as well. I ain't got really anything against that. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the basics. They feel a bit too stiff. The articulation is obviously very, very limited. But at least they've nailed the face on that one. So I'd probably go for the red. I think the red pops a bit more. We've got a new Dolph Ziggler as well, and that looks pretty good. Not too down on that, in all fairness. Don't mind the head on that one. Hair looks all right. Torso looks all right. I'm not down on that at all, actually. I think that's all right. And you can have him in blue, so it looks like we're showing off the Chase figures here. So Pink or blue. I feel like the pink probably pops a little bit more, but you could definitely see Dolph in the face of that one. Here we go. I can see Xia Li here. There. Not sold on that. Not sold on that. I also feel like the tattoos on these basics really feel like they're just drawn on. Like, they don't look like tattoos. They just literally look like someone's just took a biro and just, like, drawn some images on. So, I don't know. I like the little thing around the waist. That's a nice little detail. Obviously, on the chest as well, there's actually quite a bit of detail on this figure. Again, you know, all things considered, have to say that they've done decent job with that, but I think the face is a little bit off, and the tattoo work definitely bugs me. But I do appreciate the details on the top, and I do appreciate the thing around the waist as well. So fair play. Cody. So we got a Cody figure. I mean, look, I don't know if we're going to see other Codys. I'm guessing we are. I don't know how I feel about that facial expression. I feel like you can see Cody in the face. I like the tattoo work. I really like the ring gear. I feel like wait for the Elite. Wait for the Elite. You're undoubtedly going to get an Elite. I would wait for the Elite. But if you just want a Cody, if you're young, you just want a Cody in your collection, it's not that bad, is it? It's not that bad. I just feel like they can do better than that. I mean, to be fair, I mean, look, that looks all right. Look at that. You see, this is why we're so critical, because you can get a figure like that. I 100% see Robert Roode in the face there. Robert Roode, Bobby Roode, I can see him in the face. I like that. I mean, those two, actually, he's in the pink, and you can see the pink Dolph in the background. Those two as the dirty dogs, and those two as basics. I think that's pretty good. I really think that's pretty good. So, again, that is Bobby Roode. I'm impressed with that. Goldberg, don't mind it. Don't mind. It feels a bit thin. It feels a bit small. My first impressions are that, I don't know, maybe it needs to be a little bit bigger. But can definitely see that it's him in the face. It's still not a bad one. If you need a Goldberg, he's not someone that comes with loads of accessories anyway. So, I mean, you could pick that up and that would pretty much tick the box. So, yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Next up, we've got some Showdown 2-packs. That's not bad, is it? That's not bad. These are basically basics, but you get 2 figures in 1 pack. That is the Usos. You can see there's some true effects technology there. I feel like the tattoo work on these are so much better as well. Like, those tattoos do not feel drawn on. Like, there just seems to be a better printing job with these tattoos, and I don't know why you can't get that with, like, the Xia Li. Ring gear, it's kind of interesting. Bit dark. Always like a bit of colour, whatever, but some nice details there. You can see the different colours in the hair as well. Guessing they'll come with tag belts. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. That's pretty good. We've got Bianca, we got Becky. Bianca's not bad. I think you could... She's not bad at all, actually, but I think there's been some great elites. Same with Becky. Becky's all right, but I think you can get better. I mean, it's all right. I feel like the Bianca's better out of the two. I don't know why. I think her face just looks a little bit more like her than maybe Becky's does. The hair as well kind of makes her stand out a little bit more. I feel like we could get some killer Becky elites now that she's doing this weird fashion stuff. So, yeah, that's interesting. John Cena, wow, and Roman. Do you know what? They're great. I love that John Cena. An older John Cena with kind of more of a current hairstyle. Roman Reigns as well, looking good. Torso lacking a bit of definition there. I feel like his body is definitely more defined than that body. So torso is an interesting choice. This must be based on their SummerSlam match from last year, but I think that's a nice little set. Who doesn't have a Roman or a John Cena now, though? But, you know, if you're, you know, maybe if you want the set based on the SummerSlam stuff, or maybe if you're new and you don't have them, then, you know. We've seen this before. This is the Shawn Michaels. Looks great. Looks really, really great. I don't know if this is still an Amazon exclusive. I know that it was. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's... I don't know what they're doing with this. But either way, I think it's one of the best Shawn Michaels we've ever had. I might even go on record to say this is the best Shawn Michaels we've ever had. Like, it's got the chaps, it's got the jacket, it's got the hat. I love the facial expression. I think there's swappable heads, isn't there? Is that a swappable head? I think, yeah, you get the 2 heads on there. The chest hair as well. It's brilliant. That is absolutely fantastic. I'm so excited for that. So excited. Right, we've got Warrior. So this looks like another Ultimate Edition. Swappable heads, unless it's an Elite. No, Ultimate Edition 15. Ultimate Edition 15. So we got a Warrior. I can't place the ring gear, but it does look like Macho Man is on that ring gear, or Macho King. So is this going to be from WrestleMania 7-ish? Around that kind of ballpark? I'm feeling that kind of a vibe. So, yeah. The only problem is the face is pretty good, but I'm not a big fan of the facial expression. The other one without the face paints, I don't mind, but I feel like I need a third head. I feel like I need a third head where is a bit more normal. I suppose, like, it's good, though. I love that robe. Looks absolutely fantastic. The detail on it looks great. I can't say that's my favourite Warrior we've ever seen, though. And I think it's the faces, it's the heads that stop it from being my favourite. Because actually, body and ring gear is right up there. That ring gear is incredible. It's absolutely fantastic. Look at the detail. Look at the Ultimate Warrior around the collar. So good. Brock Lesnar. I don't know why he looks a bit pregnant in the box. Maybe he is. I don't know. We've got the Universal. We've got the WWE. Brock 2 belts. We've got swappable heads. So we've got a serious Brock. We've got a smiley Brock. We've got a screaming Brock. There he is outside the package. He does look a little bit pregnant here. But I like it. Again, though, I don't think I can say this is my favourite Brock. I don't think I can say that's my favourite Brock. And honestly, these Ultimate Editions, they've largely been my favourite versions of the superstar. So I feel like I feel like they're both good. I feel like they're both up there. But I feel like they're both just below other, dare I say, even other Ultimate Editions that we've had. I feel like we've had a Brock in the Ultimate Edition line that was great. And I feel like we've had a Warrior as well, but I think people will be into those. I feel like the Warrior is better than the Brock, if I had to choose one, but I feel like the Shawn Michaels beats them all. Right, let's go on to Ruthless Aggression. Ruthless Aggression Elites. We've got Shelton Benjamin. So he comes with a ladder. We've got Kevin Nash, NWO. That could be the best Kevin Nash we've ever had. Proper looking True FX face scan. Cloth, NWO shirt, 2 sweet hands. Loving that. Loving that. Rey Mysterio. That's great. Loving that as well. We've had some great Rays, though. I'm loving the Booker in the background. Booker in the background with the white pants. Loving that. But that Ray's good. There's some great figures being shown here. Look at this John Cena. Look at that John Cena. Oh, if you're a John Cena fan, you're going to want that. Look at that cloth top. That is great. That is great. That is a nice John Cena. Comes with a swappable head, dog tags, microphone, big cloth jersey. I like that. I'm gonna say, little bit of a shame that he's wearing a "you can't see me" cap in the picture, but it doesn't appear that you get that cap in with the figure. Not the biggest problem in the world, but just some it would have finished that. I think had you have got the cap, I think it would have really finished that off, but still looks great. great, when you first see it, a great initial reaction. I really like that Booker as well. I think that looks pretty good. I like how the pants fit really well as well. We've had some Kofi Kingstons that have come with like pants, tracksuit bottoms that have been really big. Look like some MC Hammer would wear. But no, I think they seem to fit quite well. So we've had that. There's loads to go through, guys. Look, we've got Brie. We had a Brie not that long ago, to be honest. This apparently is a Royal Rumble Elite. So, Brie mode. Don't mind that, but it looks very similar to the one we had before. There is Damian Priest. Was singing his praises earlier for that basic. Now we've got this, which looks great. So that looks really, really good. I believe this must be based on his Royal Rumble attire, which I can't remember, but that looks great. That top as well looks great. Great figure. Great figure. I think this is Doc Hendrix now. I don't know if there's anything confirming that, but I think that's Doc Hendrix. So, Doc Hendrix is Michael P.S. Hayes' on-screen character. You might remember Doc Hendrix is the one that spoke to Stone Cold after he won King of the Ring, and then we got the Austin 316 line. So, he's kind of important, and you could recreate that moment of him interviewing Stone Cold. And so I like the fact we've never had him. First time in the line. First time in the line for Doc Hendrix. Wonder if that's going to be a Build-A-Figure. Feels like a Build-A-Figure. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a Royal Rumble set and you build Doc Hendrix. I like that. I feel like that's what it is, and I like it. That Rey Mysterio is cool. I like that. It's a good Rey. Again, must be based on one of his Royal Rumble attires. Maybe when he won. Something in my head says that when he won it, he was wearing red. That Vader is insane. That is, without doubt, the best Vader we have ever had from Mattel. And I would go as far as to say one of the best figures we've seen in this video. The problem with Vader in the past is that he's come with a removable mask. And that mask has always been really thick. Here, that doesn't look like it's removable. And as a result, it looks a lot more snug. It looks more realistic. You've got the true effects underneath. The body has always been great. But I love that. They have nailed that. That is just incredible. I actually don't know. I would really struggle to know how you make that better. I mean, I'll be interested to see what accessories it comes with. Whether it comes with, like, the big Mastodon helmet, which I'm guessing it would. And maybe I don't know if they will have done a little bit of work to that as well. Maybe jazz that up a little bit. But that is, without doubt, the best Vader figure we have ever had. Up here, look, we've got Warrior. This is a Survivor Series Elite, so this is going to be based on one of his Survivor Series attires. I feel I really can't put a picture on it, but because of his hair being that way, it feels like it's later Warrior. So I've got to be putting this around when he was champion. So I've got to be thinking this is about 1990. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm going around that ballpark. I mean, he wasn't around for 92. And if you go before 1990, I don't think you would be using that kind of hair. I don't think you'd be going with that kind of face. So I'm going to go like around 1990. Look at that Rick Rude in the background. It's absolutely stunning. And you can see an AJ Styles as well. Hopefully we're going to get to those. But that Warrior's cool. Face paint on that Warrior is interesting as well. I'd have to have a look, see what it's based on and what he wore. I'm sure it's accurate, but didn't look like the most colourful of face paint. That Ravishing Rick Rude's brilliant. I love that Rick Rude. That looks so impressive. So, Rick Rude, and it looks like he comes with a swappable head as well. These are more Survivor Series ones. You might remember Becky against Charlotte, I think was it last year? And she came down with those big knee pads. They've managed to recreate that in figure form. This obviously isn't finished, but gives you a great idea of where it's going. That looks like it's going to be something special. We've got Drew McIntyre. That's going to be from his first run. So that's going to be interesting. I'm not crazy about it. I mean, I can see it him in the face. We did get some from Mattel when in his first run. It's kind of good they're revisiting it. And I like the entrance stuff, but I'd probably need to see it's been so long since I like remembering what he looks like. But I can remember those older Mattel figures, and I don't know, it's there or thereabouts, but I'm not crazy about it. AJ Styles I think's good. I love that face. AJ Styles looks really good. I think I would have liked that Raw top to have been a cloth top. But I love the ring gear. The black looks awesome. The black and red looks brilliant. Clearly representing Raw. He's got his Raw top on. As I said, I think maybe if it had been a cloth shirt, I would have loved it even more. Let's go carry on. Oh, we were just looking at this on the watch along. Look at that. Oh, we've never had a Hogan from Mattel with that helmet and the Hulkster license plate. So, I mean, I think I'm right in saying he was wearing this early 90s, kind of trying to stay relevant, try something different. It didn't stay around for long. I remember seeing the helmet in Hogan's Beach Shop in Florida, and as I said, it's not something that he wore for very long. And this is why I love Mattel. Love Mattel because, yeah, you do get a lot of the same characters. Of course you're going to, because they're always going to sell. You will always sell Hogan's, Roman Reigns, Becky Lynch, Ultimate Warrior, but at least they're not just churning out the same attire. Like, we are constantly getting new, fresh versions of them. So that's going to be a great Hogan in its own right. I mean, you take the accessories off that, you have got a fantastic Hogan, but it comes with these accessories. I love that. I love that. That's a brilliant figure. Brock with a smile on his face and ponytailed Brock. You can see he comes with a camera as well. We have had cameras before, but it's been a long time, and I don't even know if they were in the Elite line. Something tells me they were in a battle pack, but yeah, I mean, that could be an updated accessory, an updated camera. Ring steps, Brock Lesnar. Really cool. This is Elite 96, by the way. There's Ilya Dragunov. Ilya Dragunov, can definitely see him in the face. Love the robe. Comes with the belt as well. Man, there's so much that's being shot. I feel like this is San Diego Comic-Con right now, what we're seeing. It's just so much stuff. Now, let's carry on. We've got Kofi Kingston. How great is that? You can see Kofi in the face there. Kofi looks great. Ring gear looks stunning. So much detail. It's got to be up there with one of the best Kofis. It's absolutely got to be up there as being one of the best. I mean, what is there not to love about that? Just so impressive. Not sure about the footwear. Like the way the ankles seem to be like halfway in the foot or whatever. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, the ring gear and everything looks so good. Great face scan. Shinsuke, look at that. Shinsuke Nakamura with a big kind of entrance gear. That is such an impressive cloth item. Really good. And the crown as well. King Nakamura. Like that. Oh, there's a couple that we didn't see. And they're Doudrop. I just said on the watch along, I like the size of the figure. I like the cloth goods. I can sort of see that it's Doudrop. I feel like the accuracy is, I don't know if it's just a little bit off. I sort of feel like if you were just to look at that face on its own, would you have got that was Doudrop? With the hair and the size, of course, it's not in doubt. So overall, I think it's fine. But I have to say, I think they can do better again. I feel like they can do better, but I can see that it's her. When the size of it, the hair in particular, can see that it's her. Doudrop, couple of Doudrops. Looks like she's going to be a chase. So looks like in blue or in green. I don't know if that's the finished version of her. Right. Now we've got Alexa. She comes with a Lily. I can't remember if they've done a Lily before. I know they did a brilliant Alexa in the Ultimate Editions. That'll be something people will really gravitate towards. So Alexa and Lily. I can't say I'm too surprised they've done Lily. I was expecting it, but there we go. She's here. And Ronda. Nice jacket on Ronda. I don't know if that is a cloth item. It looks like it might be that it's constantly in that shape. It looks like it might be a rubber jacket that you can't really move, and I don't know how I feel about that. But I think as a figure, it looks kind of good. It looks good overall. Maybe if you're just going to pose it like that. I don't know. If I feel like that's rubber, and I don't think you're going to be able to get a different kind of pose out of it. But there's Ronda. We carry on. We've got. Let's have a look. So King Xavier. Again, I don't know if that's going to come with any other accessories. It might not. We have seen, I think, like a Macho King in the past that just came with a crown and a scepter. But love the face scan on that. Ring gear's pretty cool. Stands out. Love the crown. Crown's great. Love the crown. That might be the best crown we've ever had. And a scepter. These are Elite 97. There is Sheamus as well. Sheamus with the face mask. Love that cloth item. Looks great. Comes with a hat. Boot detail looks fantastic. Loving all of that. Great face. Loving all of that. There's Omos. Comes with Raw Tag Team belt. Again, don't know if there'll be any other accessories. We have had a basic Omos. Now he's coming into the Elite line. It's going to be big and imposing. Plenty of people are going to want to add that to their collections. We're carrying on. Now we've got Greatest Hits. So these are, I believe, figures that were like revisiting, but these are great. This, I believe, was in the Attitude Era line, and it looks absolutely brilliant. So loving that Rock figure. Looks great. So we got the Rock. We've got Rey Mysterio. We've had that. That was in the Elite line. That was really good. Really good. He came with a mask and had a top as well and everything. So don't know if it's going to come with all of those. But yeah, people will love that Rey. There's Rikishi. I feel like that was in a Hall of Champions line. And looks great. You can definitely see Rikishi in that, can't you? So, yeah, figures that we have seen before. Here we've got Bam Bam and John Cena's slamming him down. Great to see a Bam Bam Bigelow back in the line. So, that's really cool. Undertaker. That feels like quite an early Undertaker, actually. Don't know what series that was, but it does feel very early. Not crazy about that, to be honest. Definitely seen better Undertakers. I love that Bam Bam, though. Jake, revisiting Jake from, I want to say that feels like it's like the 96 Jake. Because he did lose, didn't he, to Stone Cold. So I feel like that's around about Jake in 1996. I mean, that's obviously what Austin 316 was all about. It's about Jake, aimed at, his Bible and all of that, making fun of it. And, yeah, I feel like that's, I don't know. I'd have to really have a look at these figures compared to the ones that came out before to see if they've updated anything or if they are just literally the same figures that are being re-released. But it's a great line. So, is it Rock, Rey, Jake, Rikishi, Undertaker, and Bam Bam by the looks of it? So it looks like those are the figures. And that looks like it might be all of our previews. Look, there hasn't been anything else shown for about 37 minutes. So all of these figures have been previewed tonight. Obviously, there's going to be even more. That Hogan's great. I feel like for me, the Hogan and the Vader are the two that are my favorites. But there's plenty in there that I'm excited about. Let me know down in the comments what has caught your eye. What are you looking forward to? What do you want to see from San Diego Comic-Con? Thanks a lot for watching. We are going to be doing videos about what does get shown. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe. I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.